Hello, my name is Mordred Viking and I'd like to welcome you to episode 21 of this Let's Play XCOM 2. Now before we get started here, I actually want to talk about a couple of new mods I've installed. I think we are now up to a grand total of 5. They are all changing, they're all informational, none of them change gameplay at all. So the ones I am currently playing with are always show breakdown. What that does is when you are targeting an enemy unit, and you have the little button here and the little button here which allow you to click on, then they takes out a breakdown on precisely why you have your aim bonuses and stuff. Well, that turns it by default that those are always on rather than off, so you can always see the breakdowns, which is something I had asked about before and I noticed was available. Next one is flank preview. So like you have the little crosshair which tells you if you can actually hit a target, it now turns yellow if you're in a position to flank them when you move to the new position, which should be extremely useful. The other thing which that adds is if you're in range of hacking a device. So for example, if I have my specialist selected and I'm in range of hacking a tower or the objective, that will also tell me in that same little spot. They have a range of different icons giving you different information to that end. Show me the skills. That changes your troop, your squad selection when you first select a mission, so you know when they kind of march up and you choose what troops you want, you choose their equipment and stuff like that. What that does is it actually displays below each soldier what skills they have, so you can kind of tell at a glance whether your medic is your combat medic or whether it's your combat hacker, for example. It will show you precisely what their skills are there. Strip primary weapons, you saw me use that previously. That strips all weapons with a mod from your troops, so you can reallocate them rather than having to go back through whatever soldier was previously using them manually, which was super annoying. And then last but not least was the true retroactive AWC, which allows your troops, all of your troops, to get the free skill regardless of their rank. Which we haven't actually used because we don't have the AWC yet. Anyway, I think all of those will be really good. Like, they're mostly just ease of use type mods rather than game changing ones, but they should be really good. So in the previous episode we'd started out on this guerrilla mission. I don't remember what this was to stop. No, I don't remember. I will find out at the end. But the objective is we need to save this data point up here, and there is a guy or a group standing here shooting in. We have killed 2 groups, I want to say. Maybe just 1. Sectoid, the Viper. No, I'm pretty sure we have killed 2 groups. Haven't we? That's kind of important to know because that will tell us how many enemies are still out there. Shoot, have we killed 1 or 2? I'm fairly sure we've killed 2 because the sectoids are going to try and resurrect people. And in fact, they did resurrect people. Yeah, see there's some troopers there. So yes, we're on the second group. So the third group should be there, and then there might be a fourth, but we don't know for sure. Has anyone moved? 4, 5. No, we're a completely new turn. And you are now revealed, but we are going to move you up to maybe here and have a look in. I think that's probably a good idea.
Let's move already. Objective here.
Yeah, so there's the objective.
We've got a line on the target. Move to protect that gear at all costs.
Right, and it did reveal them, including a codex. That's somewhat annoying. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't see them, because that's still in fog of war. How am I able to see them? Right, so you can see here, this automatically expands out, so you can see precisely what the hit chances are and why. So we have a good angle, plus 10, low cover, minus 20, and plus the aim. So that gives us 64 total, which is really good to know. 30 and 30, so you can kind of react. We are now being flanked, so we'll probably have to move you before we actually do anything. Sniper, do you have any shots? Ah, and this is another thing I can show you, is so if we're moving our sniper around, on the crosshair it would only tell us if we can actually hit him. However, it now says... What's that icon mean? I'm actually sure. Maybe it says that he'll be in full cover when I move there. There is an icon which means that you'll be able to shoot him, but only from squad sight. Maybe that's what that one means. So that'll be from squad sight. Well, this will be a normal shot, I guess. 54% chance. It is a Viper, so I'd very much like to kill it. In fact, they're both Vipers. Which would suggest to me that we need to start employing some grenades. I'm kind of tempted to let them come to us and then just reaction fire them. So we pull you back, maybe into here. Because they'll be out of range of using their Viper skills. I'm going to do that actually, yeah. Maybe I should have taken a shot with a sniper while I could see them, because I don't think I can see them anymore. Nope. So we're going to Overwatch. Can we move up anywhere? I'm kind of happy just staying where I am, to be honest. So we're going to let them... I should have reloaded everyone before just overwatching, so reload Overwatch. That's what I should have been doing. That was a mistake. I hope that's not going to cost me.
I'm ready. I'm on it.
Right, you're going to move towards me, you're just going to shoot at that thing. You're overwatching. You're moving up. Oh, you are shooting it. That's really irritating. And you, jumping down, where you're getting overwatched by my sniper. Who misses. That's fine.
Not even close.
Yeah, heavy cover.
Under fire.
You're being flanked by who? No, you're not. You would be flanked because you'd be pulled out of cover to do that thing, right? Okay. So, sniper person. Do you have any decent shots? Not particularly. However, we can now move these people forwards. You're my specialist. I'd actually kind of like my grenadiers to move up. Oh, specialist is still concealed. Should have used... totally forgot about that. Could have used the specialist to scout forward so we could see those guys. And then get into a decent position, but never mind. Oh, and you have no grenades left. You only have the battle scanners. That's really irritating. Problematic. Let's move you to here. You have no grenades. Really? I've used all of my grenades? All 4 of their grenades? Really? Apparently I have. That was careless. But I'm about to use another one. Because I'd really like to blow up your cover. Yeah, that seems to be a better hit. It's not hitting my... No, it's not. Let's do that. We're still in pretty good cover, and this will allow our sniper to get a good shot off. Because you are now in the open. In fact, you could as well. 68 damage. Let's see how good a shot you can get. 76. Oh, that's against the Codex. Oh, you know what? You should take that shot. In fact, do this. That's only 57. No, we'll take this one. So this will make the Codex clone. Oh, that was a terrible hit. 3 damage.
I only scratched him.
Now you're going to clone with 2 really high health people. That's really annoying. Yeah, you may as well take that shot. That's a kill. Marvellous.
Target down.
Why am I not able to hit that Viper? Oh, yeah, I am. 68%. Come on, hit him. Thank you. Much obliged. So it's just the Codex left now.
It's down.
Right? Oh no, there's another Viper there. I think I might reload and then give you more cover. Will that break his concealment, sending off the gremlin? I
Oh yeah!
kind of suspect not. You're in heavy. You are not, so you are going to need the aid protocol. No, it does not break his concealment. Interesting. Oh, you got him. Heavy cover.
I'm hit!
Where are you going? You're going there. That's very annoying. That's a very interesting choice, to say the least. I mean, yes, I don't get a shot, but I don't really care, because I'm bound. And that just means that once the Viper's dead, which it will be, I can just run away.
Moving out.
Alright, let's get a bit closer. Unless this obscures them. Nope. Have a shot.
Burning through ammo fast!
Right, that was enough for you to get out of there. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run up to here and slash you. Because you just stripped my ranger of ammo and I don't really care about that. So we're going to get out of there. We're going to use the sword against you, which should be a one-hit kill. Will you stop doing that? Arrgh!
Only winged him!
Didn't clone though, because I stunned it. That is very interesting. Sniper, what can you do for me? You're going to reload, fine.
Good
Now
to
what
go.
can you do for me? You can hit 70% there or 50. You're stunned, so I don't really care what you do. 70% chance to kill him outright. 70%, come on!
Not good.
You don't say. Alright. Why is the shot so poor? Legitimately don't know. This should... Oh, that'll put you in burning? I see. I'm tempted to move you over here and then just have a pot shot at that. This is already blown up, so it's not going to blow up anymore, so we may as well just open fire, honestly. Come on, move over there then.
Affirmative.
Thank
Moving
you.
out.
63%. You got the stock, so if you miss, you're still cool. That's fine. That's the Viper dead. Codex is still stunned, so we have a turn to deal with him.
They've got eyes on me.
Yeah, that's fine. And we'll just shift you over here so we have some reinforcements should we need them. Alright, that blows up. Irrelevant. You were stunned. How are you teleporting?
Ah! They got me flanked! They've got friends.
That's fine. I use the sniper to kill the Codex. 70% chance. Make it happen. I should have used the pistol for this. Oh well. Slightly overkill.
Who's keeping score?
And now I just need to kill them when they come in, which is going to be surprisingly easy. You need to reload.
Rock and
And
roll!
you can just overwatch from where you
Moving to
are.
Overwatch.
You can come into there and then overwatch
Copy.
through that
Moving to
gap.
target. Scanning.
You can not quite reach there, which is irritating. You can, however, reach
Moving
here
to position.
and then overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
And you, because that's no longer burning, can
Understood.
come over here
Moving out.
and then overwatch.
On Overwatch.
and they're really not going to have a good time when they arrive. A mech and 2 regular troops, right? Yes. No swordsmen, that's good. Alright then.
Troops here.
Let's show them what we do to aliens who arrive unannounced and uninvited. Actually, they arrived announced, just not invited. So shotgun hit, machine gun hit, the other machine gun missed, and you also hit. Oh no, you missed. He's on 1 hit point, and we have a trooper on 6. I think that's fine, we can deal with this. Sniper, how are you doing? Can you see anything? You can. 100% chance of hitting. Do it. Alright, that's the mech dead.
Woo! You see that?
Yes, yes I did see that. You go over here and then just shotgun him. And you can see there the icon's changed to show he's going to be flanked, which he is. 100% chance of hitting, 6 to 8 damage, guaranteed kill. And that, I think, is the end of the mission.
You want some more? Status confirmed.
Boom.
All hostiles are down and the area is secure.
So except for that
Status
codex,
confirmed. Mission accomplished.
that kind of went straight down by the book. That was a good mission. I'm annoyed I forgot that my medic had concealment, otherwise I would have moved him forwards rather than the ranger, but it was fine. We dealt with it. We won. Anyway, I'm going to pause here and I'll rejoin you when this is finished loading. Alright. That was a good mission. I am pleased with that. Now, what casualties do we have? A wounded and gravely wounded, despite you having taken like 4 damage. There is another mod which means that wounds more accurately aligned to how much damage they've actually taken, but I didn't get it. I didn't really want to change the gameplay. Most of the mods I have are just information, except for the AWC one, because that just seems like a bug to me. We'll actually do the promotions later. So we have 2 promotions, so we've got a lieutenant and a new sergeant. Cool. Another codex brain, we've got some stuff and some corpses.
Hello, Commander.
And a free sharpshooter. Cool.
Commander, as we rapidly
Yeah, I know.
develop and deploy advanced new technologies, any recruits you encounter with a proclivity towards the sciences would be of great use to me.
What I should do is on establishing contacts, aren't I? Alien alloys and delirium. Interesting. What I was beginning to say is that I should probably open up the black market at this point because I have a ton of intel I could spend, and that's quite likely to reveal
Setting course for Sector 3, Brazil.
a scientist or an engineer, which would be very nice. But I'm going to get these contacts up before the next supply drop, preferably. So here we go.
Reading you loud and clear.
New regional contacts located.
Mexico is also worth 50. So we could either build this tower, which gives us an extra 25, or go and make contact with Chile, which gives us 60, which I think is a much better idea. Cost me 30 intel, which is
Commander,
like
we've
nothing.
utilized all of our available communications capacity. We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
Jill Shen's fine.
Attempting to establish...
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander.
Interesting, psionics. So this is something I have not yet got. So I'm going to pause here while I read this. Feel free to do the same if you want to read it yourselves. Okay, so this is basically saying that we've studied the aliens for their technologies, and using the commander's chip have basically created a way of turning anyone into a psionic, any recruit. So we can now build the advanced psi-amp, which is an item, and we can now build the psi-lab, which I believe is what you need to actually train the recruits in that. Yeah. and we can do intense mental ordeals, which will actually increase their psionic powers, though he was kind of suggesting that would be with some side effects. So this allows us to get more psionic strength. Okay, so you'd basically always want to carry that, I guess, if you're a psionic. Anyway, we now have some more choices, so we can do the alien encryption, which is... oh yeah, that's just what we got from the codex. Or Illyrium, which is still slow. And then we have the caches that we could do too. But that's fine. We'll start on this one. It's only 6 days, that's fine.
Make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
And oh yeah, we have people to promote. So first up, we have our new Lieutenant Sharpshooter, who I've actually got a brilliant... do I want to do that? No. Okay, so promote soldier. Before I do that, actually, let's have a look at our other sharpshooters. Because I want to make sure I get a decent balance of troops. Oh right, yeah, you're training as a sharpshooter. So, Prophet, you are pure range. Suarez, you are gunslinger. So I think I might make you another pure range. Have the 2 Russians as my Deadeyes. So you're going long watch, and you're... actually I don't rate Deadeye. I think I'd rather have lightning hands. I haven't used Deadeye like once. However, Death from Above is amazing, because I do like getting my snipers up high, and if you do that, sniper rifle only costs a single action. It does not end your turn. Basically means you get a second shot. Which is lovely. So I'm going to do that. I think that's a good choice. Customize. You need a name. Names. Did I choose a name for the other character which needed a name? Bono. Yes, I did. So I need someone from... shoot, where'd you go? Russia. Oh. Is that a good one? No. Just trying to think of some names other than the obvious Stalin. There you go. Suitably militaristic. Though you're not Grenadier. No, Molotov is something we want to say for a Grenadier. Thinking. I'm trying to think of famous generals. I have one kind of on the tip of my tongue, but I can't quite remember what it is. Zhukov? Is that right? I'm just going to look. Yeah, it was Zhukov. I think that's how you spell it, right? Yeah. Cool. So we have Zhukov right there. Marvellous. And if you want your own name to be appearing in one of these characters, then please do let me know in the comments. I'll add you to my list, and I actually have 2 characters that need naming. So you would definitely be up for that. I still have Sith standing by for the Psi position, so you'll be the first one for that. But we have 2 regular soldiers who need a name, so please do let me know in the comments if you would want someone named after you, or if you just generally have any ideas for names. I'm open to letting people who've already had a character named after them select another one. You will, of course, come secondary to anyone new who doesn't have a name after them yet, but I am more than happy to open that, so do let me know in the comments, please. Cool, so that's you done. Pogo! Promote. Pogo is a stealther, and actually Conceal would seem to work really well with your character. So that's what we're going to make you. John Johnson is becoming a sergeant, and kind of suspect a shredder, because I think that's actually a better skill than blast panning. And the gunner types are blue. So I need to give you the blue colour. Oh, I need to give Zukharov a colour as well. Zukov, sorry, not Zukharov. Mini armour, blue, and that's a horrible blue. Blue. There you go, you're very blue. And then who was it? It was Zukov. You need a colour. And for the shooties, it's black. Speaking of which, actually, we found there was a clash, didn't we? With red and something. We didn't actually think of a second colour for them. Green. The gunslingers will be green. Cool. So actually, do we have a gunslinger? Yeah, we do. It is Suarez. You need to be green. Like proper green. There we go. Alright, that's all good. We do need to continue scanning the geoscape for stuff. I think that's all of them done. Ah, blue screen. What do you actually do? Oh, you're an EMP grenade, okay. Dealing considerable damage and potentially rendering them inoperable for a short period of time. Okay, so you're really good against robotics and turrets, I guess, and blue screen rounds. So, getting these on like a shredder gunner, for example, I guess would be quite a strong choice. Oh, do I just get an unlimited number of them? I still have some more stuff being done here, so I'll just let those cycle through. I'd really like to get some more of those dragon rounds, because I rated those, they were good. Ah, Advanced Warfare Center is done! Boom!
Now operational.
So we should be getting a whole bunch of bonus abilities, which is going to be interesting. And this is really where the show me the skills thing is going to come through. And if we get another mission, I'll show you precisely how that works. And this, of course, increases the healing rate of our soldiers, so long as we have an engineer stationed here, which we are going to have. And we can retrain their soldier abilities. So that's what I would have done to Grim, because I didn't think he was the best trained. But unfortunately, we lost him before I could do that. So there we go. Double the healing rate. Lovely. And we now need to go to the armory, view the soldiers, and I think it's click on them and then abilities is when they, yeah, there we go, heavy ordnance. No, that's what you got there. Do I just need to wait some time? How do they get the skills, or do we just need to go through all of them? There we go. Hidden ability. So the Viking hasn't got it yet. It needs to be a higher rank. But here we have salvo. So launching or throwing grenades or using heavy weapons with first action will not end your turn. I really wish that was on a grenadier. But that's actually the least useful ability for a specialist. Okay. And Redron, what do you get? You get Deadeye. Deadeye on a ranger. So that would increase your crit. No, so that would increase your damage. And you're going to be standing next to people anyway, so the aim is not... That is amazing for a grenadier, for a ranger. Imagine using Deadeye on a freaking shotgun. You're standing next to them, you can't miss anyway, and then that's just reducing your aim, which you don't need, for damage. That's amazing. That is really, really strong. Wow, that. Rodron, you're going to be amazing, quite frankly. Pogo. Doesn't get one yet. Zukov. Doesn't get one yet. Prophet. Doesn't get one yet. Mitrani. Doesn't get one yet. Sue. Doesn't get one yet. Bussy does. You get Shadow Step, so you do not trigger Overwatch or Reaction Fire. You're my medic, so I'm actually going to be using the Gremlin more, so it's not as useful, but it's alright. It's not brilliant, but it's alright. Means I can get you out of trouble, or into trouble. So actually that's possibly quite good for like hacking final targets and things like that. Bono, got nothing. Suarez, nothing. Johnson, nothing. Joy, nothing. McDonald, nothing. Solinov, nothing. And whatever your name is. Kuznetsov, nothing. Right, so that is all of them done. Okay, cool. I don't think there's any more researches you can do in the WC as far as I can remember. Training, so we have our new sharpshooter who we don't actually so much need anymore. I think we're actually at the full roster now, so we're just going to carry on.
Commander, the aliens aren't slowing down. They've already got multiple facilities operating across the globe. We're running out of time.
So we have another dark site. Okay, so that's going to be increasing the Avatar project, unfortunately. But it's a facility, it's not just adding it to that. So it is something that we'll be able to counter, should we need to. Advent alloy padding. Oh, they did that, so they are now going to get that one piece of armor for a month. Fine. And we have a new contact for another 60 supplies. Which does actually allow us to... Oh! Shortcut to Australia. So we could actually go after another dark site there once we make contact with them. You know, it's kind of supplies that we're low on right now, but we're going to be getting 400. Do we want to spend suppliers on increasing this? Yes, because we're going to get a plus 30 if we upgrade Chile. And we do need one before we get suit up, so we're going to invest in this. That's 100 supplies. Do it. And spend the time upgrading that, please. And they got a... wait. They got a second dark event? I thought they only got one. Okay, fine, whatever. What's this? Another point? You kidding me?
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project.
Ah.
If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Yeah, I know. I think we'll... Actually, there's two of them which are just outside of our reach. We'll probably go for New Mexico because it's got 2 points built up. And here we have a retaliation. They are coming after us in West Africa.
Setting course for the West African sector.
Okay, so here's our squad, and here you can see the skills at the bottom. So if you had, say, Redron here, I could go, oh yeah, you have Deadeye, which you shouldn't have, or oh yeah, you have Salvo. Oh, that actually, you have to do Salvo and then throw the grenade. Fair enough. So, I think we will end the episode there, so we'll do the retaliation on the next one. We'll pick our squad and everything. I hope you will join me for that. Please do like and subscribe if you have enjoyed this thus far. Oh, this shows you the health and the speed and stuff as well. So you can actually see the difference in aim between like a grenadier and the sniper. That's really going to be helpful. That's a good mod. I like that. I approve. Anyway, I do hope you'll join me for the next one. If you have enjoyed this, please do like and subscribe. And if you have any tips or advice, as always, please do leave a comment. I'm always very happy to read them, particularly if you have a character and you've started getting some abilities. Redron, I'm looking at you. What do you think of your abilities? And also, if you have a name, like what abilities would you like for your character? That'd be kind of cool to know as well. I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.